Today, we face a turning point. For generations, we believed humanity was separate from nature, destined to control it. Our cities and technology are impressive, but the cost is clear. The very foundation of this thinking is crumbling. The Amazon burns, ancient forests vanish, coral reefs bleach and die. These are not distant tragedies, but urgent warnings. Our relentless pursuit of growth has pushed Earth's systems to the brink. We treated the planet like a machine, but it's a living, interconnected system. Our attempts to dominate have broken its balance. Now, we must find a new way, one rooted in humility and balance, not control. The answers aren't new, they're ancient. Indigenous peoples have thrived for millennia by listening to the land. Their wisdom isn't a relic, it's a guide for survival. We must look to these time-tested ways, not as a last resort, but as a lifeline. This is not a moment for despair, but for learning. The path forward begins by listening to those who have always known how to live within the world, not just on it. Their knowledge offers hope in these uncertain times. We search for solutions in labs, but the greatest knowledge is held in the land, and in those who know how to read it. Indigenous peoples manage a quarter of the world's land, yet their territories hold 80% of its remaining biodiversity. This is no accident. It's the result of a different relationship with nature, one of stewardship, not exploitation. These lands are not untouched wilderness, but living landscapes shaped by human care. Indigenous wisdom sees a forest as home, a river as lifeblood. This perspective turns domination into partnership. Each mountain, river, and forest is a book in a silent library, filled with generations of knowledge. But this library is vanishing. When an elder passes, a library burns. Protecting indigenous rights is not just justice, it's survival. We must listen, respect, and support these guardians of our planet's diversity. Their knowledge is essential for our shared future. At the heart of indigenous knowledge is deep listening, not just hearing, but observing with every sense. It's a constant, adaptive process, reading the land, adjusting to its rhythms, responding to change. Modern systems are rigid, built on averages and predictions, but nature is always shifting. Indigenous approaches embrace this change, adapting plans to fit the land, not the other way around. Think of a Pacific navigator, reading stars and waves, adjusting course with every sign. Or a farmer who knows which weeds reveal soil health. This is science grounded in place, earned through patience and humility. It's passed down through stories and shared experience. In our fast-paced world, we've lost this patience. The land doesn't give up its secrets easily. To learn, we must be quiet, watch, and listen with our whole being. We must become students of the world around us again. Deep listening is the first step to real understanding. For millennia, Aboriginal Australians shaped their land with fire, not destruction, but careful cultural burning. These cool fires cleared undergrowth, prevented disasters, and encouraged new growth, creating habitats for countless species. In the Pacific Northwest, First Nations' relationship with salmon was built on respect and restraint, taking only what was needed, ensuring the salmon's return. These practices show a deep understanding of reciprocity and sustainability. Rotational harvesting and letting land rest allowed nature to recover. People weren't just taking, they were giving back, making ecosystems stronger. Cultural burning created better grazing for kangaroos. Careful salmon management fed forests and wildlife. Humans were a keystone species vital to the web of life. Guided by knowledge and responsibility, their actions wove the ecosystem together. This is true sustainability, living as part of the cycle, not above it. We can learn to contribute to abundance, not just take from it. Ancient wisdom teaches that everything is connected. Nothing exists in isolation. Modern thinking divides the world into parts, but indigenous knowledge sees the whole system. Healing one part means understanding its ties to all others. The three sisters, corn, beans and squash, grow together, each supporting the others in a perfect partnership. In the Andes, ancient canals worked with the land, slowing water, recharging aquifers, sustaining life through dry seasons. These systems recognize the unseen threads linking mountains, rivers and fields. If everything is connected, every action ripples outward. Cutting a forest upstream affects fish downstream. This view demands responsibility, not what can I take, but what is my impact? The land is not a resource, but a living community. We belong to it and have a duty of care. Connection is the foundation of true stewardship. We've seen the failures of our modern approach and the wisdom of ancient traditions. The future isn't about abandoning science, but blending it with deep, time-tested knowledge. We must approach indigenous communities as partners and teachers, supporting their rights and autonomy. Collaboration, not arrogance, is our way forward. For each of us, it starts with attention. Learn a bird's name, a plant, watch the clouds, feel the wind. Reconnect with nature as a living community, not a backdrop. This simple act is the root of all ecological knowledge. Our ancestors survived by awareness, not by force. The elders' whispers remind us we are members of a vast family of life. True strength is found in partnership, not domination. The future depends on our ability to listen to these voices. They offer a map, not back but forward to a thriving world. The path is there. We only need the wisdom and courage to walk it.